It's pretty standard. I think you're gonna do all right.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the 186th District Court is in session. This is cause number 2021 CR 5409W, State of Texas versus Michaelia Ronhell. We're here today for a plea. We're conducting this hearing via video conference using the Zoom application. We are also using YouTube to live stream the proceedings to keep the hearing public. The time now is 12:31 p.m. on the 23rd day of June 2021. These proceedings are official, they're on the record, and they're being recorded by the official court reporter. Counsel and all present are instructed to act as though you were in court, and all are instructed not to record the proceedings. And if I could have the attorneys make appearances, starting with the state of Texas, please.
Lindsay Shaw for the state.
Edward Adams for Michaelia Ronhell.
Ma'am, are you the same Michaelia Ronhell charged by information with theft of a vehicle between $2,500 and $30,000? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me see. I'll note that there is a discovery acknowledgement that's been signed and dated by both sides. I am signing this as well, and I'm making it a part of the record. And then Miss Ronhell, I'm going to use a function of Zoom. It's called share screen. I'm going to show you a document called the defendant's consent to plea by video conference, and I'll scroll down to electronic signature and using my cursor circle around. Is this your signature, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing this, you're telling me two things. One is that you understand normally we do pleas live and in court, but that you're consenting to do this plea by video conference. Did you understand that when you signed this document?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Secondly, your electronic signature here, as well as all the other electronic signatures of yours in the plea packet in front of me, you're telling me that those are valid as if you personally signed those documents. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
I approve the consent and I make it a part of the record. And then we are going to go back into share screen again. I'm going to show you a document called the information. I'll scroll through for you. You familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Okay. Looking at it a little bit closer. I don't remember if it was on the last one that we had to
Okay.
clean up a little bit, but there's a theft charge on this state. I guess the second one is the unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Is that right? That's what it looks like.
Yes, Your Honor.
It is, Your Honor, but we'll waive that count.
Okay. And then I should ask you this earlier, state. Are we proceeding then on the count of the theft count as charged?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding on the lesser included of attempted theft, which is a Class A misdemeanor.
Okay, thank you. All right, Miss Ronhell, are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Did you go over this with your attorney?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
And then I'm going to scroll down to another document in this packet, and it's called the waiver of indictment, waiver of reading the information, and waiver of certain rights under the Code of Criminal Procedure. Is this your signature here that I'm using my cursor circle around?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
By signing this, you're telling me that you understand normally the offense for the first count that we have on your information has to go to the grand jury for an indictment, but that you want to waive that proceeding. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
And now that we have an information that's been filed, we could read it out loud to you word for word here, but you're telling me you want to waive that process as well. Is that correct?
Yes, correct, Your Honor.
Now that the information has been filed, you have two time delays under the law. One is for 10 days, one is for 2 days, but you're telling me that you would rather proceed today and waive those delays. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor, that's true.
I approve the consent, or rather the waiver, and make it a part of the record. I've now scrolled to another document. It's called the court's admonishments. I'm going to scroll through because it's several pages and ask you, are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Did you go over this with your attorney?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
On the bottom of page 3 is an electronic signature. Is this yours?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
I'm going to get out of share screen. By signing the court's admonishments, you're telling me that you understand the court's admonishments and that you understand the rights are contained within it. Is that true?
Yes, it's true, Your Honor.
And that you want to give up those rights. Is that true?
Yes, true.
And the rights that you're giving up is you have the right to a trial by jury. You have a right to confront the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent, which includes the right not to incriminate yourself, not plead today. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
By signing this, you're also telling me you understand the consequences of a plea and the sentencing range for the lesser included offense of attempted theft between $2,500 and $30,000, which is anywhere from up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to $4,000 fine. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, Your Honor.
I approve the waivers that are contained within the court's admonishments and I make them a part of the record. We're going to go back to share screen another time. This time I'm going to show you the plea bargain in your case. Are you familiar with this document?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Did you go over this with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
An electronic signature to the left. I'm using my cursor to circle around. There's another one to the right. I'm using my cursor to circle around. Are these your two electronic signatures?
Yes, Your Honor, they are.
This document details for me your agreement with the state as far as punishment is concerned, and I'll let you know if I'm going to follow this prior to the entry of your plea. Punishment will be assessed with 60 days in the Bexar County Jail and a $500 fine. There's no application for community supervision or deferred adjudication. One of your signatures, the one on the left, waives your appeal. Is that your understanding of the agreement, ma'am?
Yes, yes, it is, Your Honor.
Counsel, is that your understanding as well?
Yes, it is, Judge.
I'm going to get out of share screen. Ms. Ronhell, I'm not bound by a plea bargain. I do not have to follow this. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do understand.
But if I do follow the plea bargain, then you lose your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor, I do understand.
And that's true unless I grant you permission to appeal or unless certain motions were filed and ruled upon. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, any such rulings in this case?
No, sir.
If I do not follow the plea bargain, then I'll allow you to withdraw the plea and we'll proceed to trial as if this hearing never occurred. Do you understand that?
Yes,
I'll note again, one of your signatures on the plea bargain waives your appeal. Are you a citizen of the United States?
yes, Your Honor, I am.
If not, then a plea of guilty or no contest to lesser included offense could have serious adverse effects on your immigration status. And I'll note that you certified in the court's admonishments that you are an American citizen. Counsel, do you believe that your client has a factual, rational understanding of the charge pending against her?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe that she's been able to assist you in the defense?
Yes, she has.
Do you believe that she's mentally competent to waive rights and enter a plea here today?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, to the lesser included offense of the first count listed on the information of attempted theft between $2,500 and $30,000. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest, Your Honor.
You understand you can still be found guilty under a no contest plea.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Other than the plea bargain, did anyone promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone force you or coerce you to plead today?
No, Your Honor.
After going over this case with your attorney, do you believe that pleading here today is in your best interest?
Yes, yes, it is.
Does the state have anything to offer to support the plea?
State Office takes Exhibit 1 and attachments.
No objections.
It's admitted. I reviewed State's Exhibit 1 and attachments prior to getting on the record and find that it is sufficient to support the plea. Ma'am, I find that your plea was freely, intelligently, and voluntarily made, that there was sufficient evidence to support the plea and that you're mentally competent to enter into such a plea, and I find you guilty. Mr. Adams, any legal reason as to why your client cannot be sentenced today?
No, sir.
Being no legal reason, in accordance with the agreement with the state, ma'am, I sentence you to 60 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served. There is a $500 fine. The time and the money will run concurrent. And state, how much time do we have in on Miss Ronhell?
I'm not positive, Your Honor.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Well, let's hold off on that. I
Okay.
usually don't like the defendants to address on the record questions and things of that nature. I should have gotten this straight before we got going, but if I could get the clerks to help out on how much time we might have.
It looks like she only has 16 days in custody.
Okay, okay. All right.
I don't believe that is correct. She's been in Bexar County Jail since May 15th, I believe.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to conclude the hearing. I'll let the jail, we'll send over the paperwork to the jail. If they calculate enough time, then she can get released on that then. All right, ma'am,
Okay.
this is a plea bargain case. I followed the plea bargain. So you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You do not have the right to appeal. I'm also noting you waived your appeal on the plea bargain agreement. I'm making a certification of this for the record. I'll provide a copy of the certification to your attorney to provide to you. If there's nothing else from either side, then this matter is now concluded. Good luck to you, Ms. Ron Hill.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We are in recess and I'm turning off YouTube Live.